Hello, now we are going to study software called Proteus. Yeah, the Proteus is software, is a popular software used mainly by electrical and electronic engineers to design, simulate, and test electronic circuit before building them in real life. Yes, before building a circuit, you have to first you have to know if the circuit produce the required output. Before building, you have to simulate so that you can analyze, you can know if the output uh, is obtained. So without delaying, we have to open a Proteus. I use Proteus 8 Professional. Urabona ko nyifunguye. Now ubu ngubu yafungutse. Ifite rero ibice bitandukanye iyo tugiye gukora projet nshyashya. Tuzano muri new project. Uri kubona iyo dufunguye new project hano bahita batubwira ngo twandikemo wenda izina rya project. For example, we can write a blinking LED. We are going to turn on and off a LED. Path is where your circuit can be stored. So we continue. Next. Ahangaha uri kubona dufitemo no firmware project, create firmware project and create flowchart project. Na dukika hano kuri create firmware project. Hano tugiye guhitamo ubwoko bwa Arduino turi bukoreshe. Let's use this Arduino Uno. Your family is Arduino, controller is Arduino Uno. Compile Arduino AVR. So we click next and then finish. Urabona ko tugeze aho tugiye gushushanya ya circuit yacu dushaka. Tuzano muri schematic capture. Ahangaha muri source code niho twandikira code. Murabizi iyo twakoresheje Arduino, iyo Arduino dushyiramo code, yani language Arduino ishobora kumva kugira ngo ibashe gufata decision according to the applied input. As a designer, you have to study how you can write a code that a microcontroller Arduino can understand. So here we come here in schematic capture. Hano dufitemo this is a microcontroller. This is a microcontroller. We have to draw it because we don't need it. Here I draw it. Okay. This Proteus has a different part. Here it is the part where we can get different tools. Here it is selection mode. Here it is component mode. Here it is junction dot mode. Here we have text script mode, circuit mode, etc. all this part, you have to know it as a designer, as a user of this software. As I have said, we are going to design a circuit this circuit is namely blinking LED, as he has said. Without delaying, kugira ngo tubashe kubona component, turaza tugakirika hano muri component mode, tugera tuza kuri iyo letter P, tugaklikaho. First I have to call Arduino, then write Arduino Uno already is here. Then I click here, then OK. Yes. Then I press Arduino here. Uri kubona yuko Arduino yacu yagezemo. We can rotate it. Tugiye kuirotatinga kugira ngo tubashe guconnectingaho izindi component. You click, right click, then rotate clockwise. Turabizi neza Arduino ibifite igice cya input aho connectinga an input. We know that microcontroller receive an input and then process and then take decision according to the output required. Aha kuri input dushobora gushyiraho this input which is an analog. Urabizi dushobora guconnectingaho sensors kandi sensor zidetectinga values ziri analog. You know the analog value that change point of time. For example, when you connect the sensor here which detected the moisture content in soil, you can connect here. The input are connected from A0 up to A5. Ahanga niho dushobora guconnectingira an input. This microcontroller, in order to operate, must be supplied by DC voltage. Here we connect VCC. Here we have ground. Then here you can connect in output. So as I said, we are going to blink a LED. We have to call a LED. This is a LED. Where is a LED? Let me use a blue red, this one, which is the active. Iri active niyo ibikora. Then you click OK. Then you press here. Iyi red yanjye ngiye connectinga kuri output ku 8. Then I draw. Okay. You know that this red, in order to turn on, it required ground. Then I call ground. Ground is located here on some circuit mode. Then I write this. The ground is located here in terminal mode. Then the ground is here. Then I'm going to connect VCC here, where I can get the VCC. I can use, for instance, this DC, and then I connect here. Then I double click here, then I give the value 5 volt. 5 volt. Then I can connect to the ground. I just finished to connect to this red, and I provide the power supply here. Then the next tip is to write code, which is used to bring this red. Nshobora kwandika code muri Proteus cyangwa ngakoresha Arduino akaba ariho nandikira code. Ariko uburyo bwa mbere ngiye kubereka n'uburyo dushobora kwandika code n'ubundi tukazandikira muri Proteus, izo code zigahita ziraninga ya circuit yawe. Uraza ugakora right click, ukaza muri, then you come here in edit property, then edit firmware, then you select Arduino is there, then okay. Ahangaha rero muri Arduino, muri Proteus hano turabanza twandike tudekarare variable zacu dufite. Iyo tugiye noneho kudekarara an input and output, we use int. For example, int red pin equal red twayikonegtinze ku 8, then 8, then you put on double this comma, double comma, and then in the void setup niho dushobora kwandika an input dufite cyangwa an output dufite. Tuzangaho kavutse pin mode, M must be in capital letter, pin mode, then write your 8, call it as an output, then you close comma. We have only 8 here in the void loop. Write digital, W must be in capital digital, write 8 must be high, and then dry 2 seconds. Here you put double car, here you put this, then digital white, but when come low, then gray again, gray, two seconds. Our code is now ready to be compiled. Iyo tugiye kureba rero nimba code yacu yanditse neza, first we have tried in order to scan if there is no errors. Into red pin, yes, 8 void pin mode 8 is an output. We haven't an input. Yes, digital right 8 is high, gray 2 seconds, digital right low and gray 2 seconds. So we can run this circuit to see if there is no errors. Iyo nta errors zirimo ihita ikubwira ati successful. Let's wait, it is processing. If there is error, we can correct those errors. But maybe, yes, there is error in gray. Do you see here in gray we open and then we close. Uri kubona yuko twari twakoze ikosa hano, ntabwo twari twafunguye. Then we can again run to see. Yes, compiled successful. Uri kubona yuko circuit yacu iri kuraninga. Uri kubona yuko iri kwaka mu masegonda abiri, ikazima nanone mu masegonda abiri. Thank you very much for following me. Tuzakomeza tugende tureba n'ibindi bikurikiyeho, uko tuzajya tubona time kugira ngo dufatanye tugire ubumenyi twamenya. God bless you. Tuzakomeza ubutaha ko tuzajya tubona uburyo turebe n'izindi circuit kugira ngo tubashe kugira ibyo dukora. Uri kubona yuko iyo iri kuraninga ni kiba cyerekana yuko dushobora n'ubundi kuyubaka real life ikaraninga. Before designing a circuit, you have to see if it can running. Thank you very much.